Hi, good morning. I hope you're doing great and having an amazing day. Anyway, I wanted to do another video. Short one, I hope, but you never know. So what will be, it's in the script of life. So there is two things that happened to me that they're very significant, especially one of them. Um, and I don't think I'll ever forget that moment. It's like if whenever I talk about it or think about it, I'm reviving that moment because it was such a special moment because my intuition was correct. I personally love, I mean, who doesn't love the animal kingdom, isn't it? Whoever has got either a dog or a cat or a kitten, or a puppy or whatever, animal, squirrel, giraffe, anything, yeah. The animals are just, they've got this amazing ability to show unconditional love. And I remember when I was doing my psychology degree and we were talking about the difference between the human race and the animal kingdom, and they were saying that the animal kingdom were like second class citizens, kind of things, like, you know, they were not as intelligent and as advanced. And I always disagree with that because in my eyes, since very early age, I saw the animal kingdom extremely intelligent, much more than the human race. And I was always fortunate that my parents love animals. So we always have dog and cats and we always rescue them. So they were my greatest companions when I was on my own because they never argue. They never told me what to do. They were always just there, loving you unconditionally. And there was something really special about them, something different to the human race. And obviously, is that um, after years of searching, I found out that the reason why I saw this difference is because the animal kingdom are not really so much influenced by the media, the TV, or the working mortgages. So basically, they're free. They, are, they live on the present and on intuition, which is what the human race wants to achieve, to live in intuition and enlightenment. The animal kingdom is pretty much there. So I had a very strong connection from a very early age with the animal kingdom. I was a great defender of it no matter what. And my parents love animals, but my mom had this rule that my cat and my dog had to be put in the kitchen in the night time to sleep, and they wouldn't be allowed during the day. Yes, everywhere, but not during the night time. She had this, and I thought that was wrong. I thought, but they're my babies. How can you put them in the kitchen? The kitchen was massive with a balcony. You know, they had absolutely everything, but still, in my eyes, the eyes of a young girl like myself, well, they were my babies, and it was the light, you know, the night time, and they wanted to be with me, and I knew that. So my dad used to, my parents used to go and to sleep very early, and wake up about my dad about 5 a.m. To get ready and go to work, and my mom would wake up like him, so that they had the same routine, and it was spot on. At the at the same time they could go to sleep, and at the same time the alarm clock. So if I want to plan something in the night time, I had it very easy. So my mom would put the dog and the cat in the kitchen. All I had to do is for them to um, wait to go to sleep. That happened very fast. Then I would go to the kitchen, open the door, and my cat and my dog, they were my allies. They totally knew. I couldn't turn on the lights. I would go through the corridor towards the kitchen. It was a long way. It was a big flat where we lived when I was young. And I would open the kitchen. They would be really quiet. We could sneak to the bedroom, spend there the whole night. About 10 minutes before my dog wakes up, I would put them back. They wouldn't make a sound. And hey, so they understood exactly what I was doing. When they go to my bedroom, they would start playing and be noisy, but the door was shut and they was quite far away from my parents. So they knew exactly that if they wanted to keep on coming to the bedroom, they need to be sneaky like me and make sure that my parents never found out. My mom was so proud of my dog and my cat because she used to tell everybody that in the nighttime they were so lovely and quiet, even though they were in the kitchen. She never found out they were in my bedroom. They were my companions while I was studying and connecting and having my dreams, and it was great. I always had pets with me. So anyway, back to enlightenment and what happened. Um, One night, it's because enlightenment happens whenever it happens. You know, when you least suspect it, you have glimpses of awakening. And one night, it was a normal day. and my partner was fast asleep. He had to wake up early to go to work, and I was in bed. I was just preparing to go to sleep. My cats were had four at the time, so there were some on the bed and some of them possibly outside. And I remember looking at the alarm clock, and it was about 12 a.m. And then I looked to the window, and I thought, I forgot to draw the curtains. I thought, never mind. When I wake up early, and by the time I wake up, they won't bother. The sun won't bother me, so I just couldn't be bothered to stand up. And I thought, just leave them open. And then I turned around to look at the clock again, and it was 5 a.m. I thought, what? And then I look at the window, and it was daytime. And then I had all this energy going through my body. So what's happening here? One moment is 12 a.m. I turn around and it's nighttime. And the moment after, I mean, one split second, it's 5 a.m. And I thought there was something wrong with the alarm clock. I said, what happened with the alarm clock? It's just, fast forward 4 hours, 5 hours. And then when I look at the window, it was daytime. And then I realized I had experienced my first quantum leap, isn't it? One moment you're here and one moment you're there. And my mind was blown away by that. I thought, oh my God, I've just, wow. It was amazing. And I was there in bed thinking, in a bit of shock, but really excited of what I was experiencing, because I knew things were coming. When you get the glimpses, it's usually one after the other, and then it stop for a while, and then they come back again. And then I saw one of my cats, the first one I got. I call her Pure Love, a beautiful black cat, really, really, really the cutest thing on the planet, like a teddy bear. And she was looking at me, and I said, "Oh, hi, babes." I said, "Come here, cutie. Just come to mommy." And I was, talking like you talk to your cats. And she just didn't move. She looked at me, and telepathically, I heard her talking to me, saying to me, "Let's go and watch a movie." I'll never forget that day. I just never forget that day. We were just staring at each other, and I was speechless. I was thinking, you talk. You're a cat, you're not supposed to talk. You just spoke to me telepathically. And I was that, I was in such shock. And then she just did that. She winked. And I thought, you've got to be kidding me. I said, let's go and watch a movie. And then all my other cats didn't say anything. She was leading everything. They came to me like, popping their head, let's go and watch the movie. So, saying nothing because I was speechless. I got my dressing gown, put it on, and I just followed my cats. And I went sat down on the sofa, and stayed still. I said, well, what would you like to watch? What shall we watch? Today that you decide to speak to me at 5 a.m. in the morning when I've just had a quantum leap, whatever happens, whatever movie you choose, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to register anything. So just choose whatever you want to choose. And they chose my absolute, one of my favorite movies of all time. Is a comedy. And if you haven't watched this movie, I recommend you watch it. It's called Shaun of the Dead, and it's a movie of zombies. And it's hilarious. It's a British comedy. It's absolutely brilliant. And the only thing is that I bought the DVD because I like the movie so much, and I managed to read the DVD, and there was a scratch and I couldn't play it. So I told my cats, I'm really sorry, but we can't play that movie because all of this telepathically on the thoughts. But it won't play. And then my Pure Love, my cat, looks at me and said, just put it, it's going to play. And I thought, of course it's going to play. if you can't talk, it's obvious that the scratch is not going to make any difference because it's another complete reality. So I put the DVD, the CD there, and played the DVD, and it was playing. And as I was watching the movie, I understood why what the superconscious, the source, was, or myself, I was building that reality, possibly because of the love of my cats, to understand they were just my projections, that came later. But the story of the movie was very important for me because in the movie there is these two main characters. they're like two losers. Everybody's criticizing them. One of them is just smoking weed, just living for free with the friend. The other one has got a job that he really couldn't care less. The girlfriend is like, after him saying that he hasn't got a life, that he needs to improve, take her out. He's trying, but it's not happening. But at the end of the day, those two that everybody criticizes, and they're just chilling and enjoying life, and just not worrying about life like the rest, are the ones who save the day. They were like the black sheep of the farm of everybody, but then they're the ones who became the heroes and managed to survive. And it did something to my story of my past. So that was, I'm not gonna go in detail, but that was the reason why that movie was chosen. While I was watching the movie, obviously I had other experiences with my other cats. So one of them, she just looked at me and she said to me, I'm a little bit bored of being a cat. So who are you? I was, who are you, an angel? I mean, who are you? Obviously, she was my projection. She was an aspect of me, but at that time I couldn't quite grasp that. So who are you then? If you're not a cat, well, who are you? And she said to me, but look, I'm really good at pretending I'm a cat. And she began to do roly polies, and there I was watching that movie, witnessing that. Then came my other cat.